I was wondering how the good day looks like, how the good day looks like. But the thing that I've seen that a good day is when you feel happy. You might spend many hours, like 24 hours, without being happy. That's not a good day. That's a bad day. But along the clock, if you feel happy, maybe there is something fascinating making you happy. That's right. That's a good day. You don't need the plenty of money. You don't need, heavy success. You don't need something big, but just happiness in every single day. That's something really powerful. If you strive to be happy in every single day, that's gonna work. That is what we call a good day. Sometimes I ponder, I contemplate the reason why God created us, and the thing that I see, one thing included in it, that it is happiness, just to make us feel happy, to enjoy life in this world. But if we forget to do that, I think it's just like you are contradicting with the intentions of God. So try. I don't know if something you can do, but every single day, if you see something fascinating making you feel happy, do that. Be happy. Don't pretend like you don't want that. No, just the peak. You might work hard, you might do whatever, but the peak, the culmination is about only, feeling happy. You work hard to get the money, but getting the money, what's it? What is the money for? It's for just being happy, enjoying life equal to being happy. So it means that everything we do in our single, in our every day, we have to make sure that the priority is happiness. So be happy, because the clock is ticking. The life is transient. We never go live as mountain. No, never. We're not like a mountain, but we're just passengers on this world. You live on this world, and someday, we go. But that's not the problem. But the problem is that how are you living? How are you living in this world? Because if you spend your efforts in something discouraging you, something making you feel frustrated, that's something bad. And sometimes people they feel like they're unhappy because they just look on the bad sides. They look on the bad sides where they think like, oh, everything's bad. I'm messing things up. Life is too tough. I was born just to struggle. Right? They just think on the bad side, but the proper way of being happy is about also you think about the positive or the good side. Make sure. If you see something fascinating, something happening to you today, You have to celebrate for it. You have to think, wow, today my family visited me. Today I see my family is happy. Today I see I have no tension, with my friends. Uh, our friendship is escalating, and everything is very. You just think on the good side. That's where you're gonna be grateful, and we start feeling happy. But if you keep just putting emphasis on the bad side, that's where you just gonna see like life it's nothing. It's only with odds. But no, you don't have to figure like that. Just think that there's a reason why God has created you, and you have to find the reason. That reason is not the bad reason; it's the great reason. Lifting you toward happiness. So that's why I think on the positive side instead of just being star or sticking it to the negative side. Because if you stick to the negative side, maybe negative side, you might wake up every morning and maybe you're about just to go and take the bus, but I see the bus is already gone. You might complain, oh, what is the bus? Where is the bus? This is not free, this is bad. Bro, that's not your control, that is beyond your control, so you don't have to think much about it. Something happens like death. Maybe your friend is there, maybe you are about to attend a funeral. It's not you who caused that. That's beyond your control, but think about something you are able to control. So if you think about something you're able to control and ignore something you are not able to control, that's where it's the foundation of being happy in every single day. Yeah, I know it will happen along the road for you, because the problem is just taking it to the bad side. Just think about the positive side, because the life is kind of mixture of good and the bad things. So you don't have to stick in the bad situation, also shift in a good situation. Think about it, what God did do today for me. Yeah, that will work for you. So be happy, because there's nothing we're living for on this world. It's only being happy, just being happy and learning, run. Maybe face some struggles, but those struggles are not meant just to make you feel unhappy. No, it's just like the training house. Just go through and you come out strong, come out composed, come out bold. So I mean is that you have to take those struggles as like the hours of training, as the hours of training. Maybe you're facing financial issues, facing allegation in job application, not only job application but also maybe in the relationships. So the happiness, but you have to think that this is the house of training, and I don't have to escape that house, because when there is a time of training, because I'm calling training as a struggles, some bad situation is we get through in every single day, sometimes someday, bro. Take that as the house of training. As you see, if somebody attends the training session where he gets trained, and after getting trained he graduates, and everything feels good. So that's why I'm telling you that you have to go through the hours of the training, right? You might say like, oh, today I faced realization, this is the house of training, what did I learn from it? And if you see something you learned from it, okay, say like, wow, today I was trained enough just to become emotionally stable, you know, just to build up my emotional intelligence, because you got it through that hustle training. Yeah. So if you believe that there's nothing bad will happen to you, and even if some struggles, financial issues, rejection, whatever and whatever, you will take that as the hustle of training. So you have to internalize that good mindset, thinking that everything happening, it's just learning. This is the house of training. And when you look on a good side, say like, oh, this is the reason why I'm alive, just to study, to go through the house of training, and also to feel happy. Yeah, two things: house of training and also being happy. So just fight for that, fight for that, fight for that. If you get through the struggles, think this is the house of training, and if you see something good, celebrate for it, so that you have to be happy. Yeah, that will work for you. That will work. Yeah, because for me, I know it's kind of hard. I was always trying to learn English. It was a bit tough, and even still, I'm still progressing, because my English is not good enough. But what I really appreciate is I'm able to communicate with people. That's my achievement, and I really celebrate that every single day. I say, oh, I really appreciate this level. When I meet with native, when I meet with someone else who speaks English, we are able to communicate clearly. Means that this is the good level of achievement I have to celebrate. But if I ignore that and just put emphasis on making mistakes, like, oh, my grammar is not good enough, whatever and whatever, my English structure is not real, I will never feel happy. But if I put emphasis on just seeing what I achieved, like I'm able to use some vocabularies, I'm able to use some whatever and whatever, to talk, to express my ideas. So that's my achievement. What is the house of training? The house of training, it's about making mistakes, and trying to collect them, like that. And the zone of happiness is just about taking the good side of my achievements, like I'm able to communicate. Yeah, so that is the best way of being happy. So unless you do that, you will never feel happy around the clock for you. So work as if you remain like only one day on this world. Live as if you have only one day on this world. So you will never even just think about something stressing you. No, you have to think about something very consequential, in your life. So thank you so much.